Hello dear students, today we start with digestive system in human beings. To study digestive system in human beings, we have to study various organs present in digestive system. Here, in digestive system, different organs are there and there is systematic sequential arrangement of those organs is there. So we have to study what is the arrangement of organ, what is the sequence of organ and what is the role of each and every organ in process of digestion. So here first we see the different organs present in digestive system. Digestive system starts with mouth. It starts with mouth, which is also called as oral cavity. Mouth is also called as oral cavity. It is followed by pharynx. Small tubular structure is called pharynx. So mouth is followed by pharynx. Pharynx further opens in esophagus. Pharynx opens in esophagus. This esophagus is also called as food pipe. Esophagus opens in stomach. The next part is pancreas. Then small intestine. Followed by large intestine. And the last organ is anus. In this way, this is the sequential arrangement of different organs present in digestive system. Now we start with mouth. One by one we will see different organs and what is the role of all these organs in the process of digestion. First we start with mouth. Mouth comprises of major three things. First is teeth, then tongue and salivary glands. In the region of mouth, teeth are present. Different types of teeth are there. Incisor, canine, premolar and molar. Total 32 number of teeth are present in oral region. Upper and lower two jaws are there. This 32 number divides in two jaws. Each jaw is having 16 number of teeth. So here teeth is useful for breaking down of material into fine particle. It helps to break down food material into very small, tiny and fine particles. Further, next is the tongue. Tongue is having taste buds. These taste buds present in tongue are useful to identify taste. As well as tongue is muscular organ and helps to mix this food. Mix food with saliva. Next is the salivary gland. There are three pairs of salivary gland and role of salivary gland is to secrete saliva. First pair is parotid glands. These parotid glands are present on lateral side of our face. Then next pair is sublingual glands. These sublingual glands are present below tongue. Next pair is submaxillary glands. Third pair is submaxillary glands, which are present in lower jaw. In this way, three pairs of salivary glands are present in oral region. They secrete saliva. What is the importance of this saliva? How saliva is made up of? What is chemical composition of saliva? In saliva, water is present, mucus, salt and enzymes. Chemical makeup of saliva is water, mucus, salt and enzymes. Which enzymes are present here? In saliva, basic enzyme is salivary amylase. Salivary amylase. And second enzyme is lysozyme. Lysozyme. What is the role of salivary amylase and lysozyme? The role of salivary amylase is to convert starch into sugar maltose. Whatever starch present in our food material, that starch is converted into sugar, and that sugar is maltose. From here the process of digestion starts. Role of lysozyme. Role of lysozyme. Lysozyme helps to kill bacteria present in oral region. Whatever bacteria present in our oral cavity, those bacteria killed by lysozyme, because these bacteria are acid secreting bacteria and they damage our teeth. Sometimes they reach up to the nerve ending of tooth and cause toothache. So these lysozyme helps to kill bacteria, acid secreting bacteria. So this is the function of mouth and role of mouth in the process of digestion. Mouth comprises of teeth, tongue and salivary gland. Teeth help for breaking down for food material. Tongue help for mixing food material with saliva, and salivary gland secrete saliva. Once this food material get broken down into small pieces and mixed with saliva, now this ball of this food is called as chyme. This chyme further passes to pharynx. It rolls down from mouth to pharynx. Pharynx is very small tubular structure that is nearby 12 centimeter length, and it is divided into two different passages. Pharynx is divided into two different passages. From one side it opens in esophagus, that is in the alimentary canal, and from another side it opens into the nasal passage. Nasal passage. So these pharynx which opens in alimentary canal in esophagus, that is called as esopharynx. Esopharynx. This is muscular part and made up of connective tissues and muscles. This pharynx opens in esophagus. Esophagus is a tubular structure. It is a tubular structure and is of nearby about 25 centimeter long. Now these walls of esophagus, they are very soft lining and secrete mucus. Here esophagus shows rhythmic contraction and expansion. Esophagus shows contraction and expansion, and because of this process of contraction and expansion, chyme which roll down in pharynx comes in esophagus. This movement of rhythmic contraction and expansion is called as peristaltic movement. It is called as peristaltic movement, which helps food to come roll down and make food to go in the stomach. Because of peristaltic movement only, food comes in stomach. From pharynx it comes in esophagus, and in esophagus, this movement carried out by esophagus, and this food comes in stomach. Now further we will see the function of stomach. What is the role of stomach in the process of digestion? Commonly, the role of stomach is, there are three functions of stomach. First function of stomach is to store food material. It helps to store food material. Secondly, it helps for partial digestion. So it stores food material, and food material remain in stomach for nearby 3 to 5 hours. Store food material. Carbohydrate remains in stomach for 2 hours. Protein remains in stomach for 3 hours. Amino acids, fats remains in stomach for 3 to 6 hours. In this way, stomach helps to store food material for long period of time. Second, it helps for partial digestion. Now in partial digestion, food is not completely broken down. Because of movement, peristaltic movement of stomach also, this food get partially, halfly digested. Churning of food takes place in the region of stomach. And then the basic function of stomach, it helps to secrete gastric juices. In the inner lining of stomach, gastric glands are present, and these gastric glands helps to secrete gastric juices. What is gastric juices? Gastric juices, it is the combination of hydrochloric acid, mucus and pepsin. The role of hydrochloric acid is to create acidic medium in stomach, and the role of pepsin is to digest protein in acidic medium. If medium is not acidic, then pepsin will not digest protein. So pepsin helps for digestion of protein in acidic medium, and HCl provide acidic medium for activation of pepsin. Second role of HCl is it helps to kill bacteria. Whatever unwanted bacteria enters with food, that bacteria is killed by HCl. And role of mucus. Now these gastric juices secreted in the inner lining of stomach. Inner lining of stomach are very soft and delicate. So HCl is the acid, and HCl can damage inner lining. So mucus is there, which is sticky in nature and helps to prevent inner lining of stomach from the action of HCl, so that inner lining should not get damaged. That is the role of mucus. In this way, stomach help for three functions: storing food material, partial digestion and secretion of gastric juices, in which one is HCl, hydrochloric acid, another is mucus, and third is digestive enzyme, that is the pepsin, to digest protein. The next part is pancreas, small intestine, large intestine and anus, that we will see in the next class.